Today, I'm visiting Jingwansa Temple, one of the quieter treasures tucked into the northern edge of Seoul. Even though it is still inside the city limits, the moment you get close, the atmosphere flips. The traffic noise fades, the air cools, and the mountains wrap around you like you just stepped into a different world. Jingwansa has a long and layered story. It was first founded during the late Goryeo period, and over time it grew into one of the major temples during the Joseon dynasty. Monks here weren't only focused on prayer. They played roles in education, community support, and even national defense during times of conflict. And in recent years, the temple became well known again after hidden historical documents from the Korean War were discovered in one of its buildings. So when you're walking around, it's not just a beautiful scenery. You're walking through a place that has survived wars, dynasties, and even generations. The temple sits in Jingwandong, a peaceful corner of the Eunpyeong district, and what I love about this area is how suddenly it shifts from city to nature. One minute you're surrounded by busy streets and apartment blocks, and the next thing you're driving through a valley with fresh mountain air sliding in through the window. It feels like a small countryside town that somehow hides inside Seoul without anyone really noticing. The real reason I came here today is the autumn leaves. This valley is one of my favorite fall spots. The trees on both sides explode into red, orange, and gold, almost like someone turned up the saturation on the whole place. The temple buildings sit right in the middle of those colors, and it creates this warm, quiet atmosphere that's hard to describe unless you're actually standing there. Normally, a stream runs along the path towards the temple. The sound of water bouncing over the rocks gives the whole area a calm background theme. But it hasn't rained for a while here in Korea, so the stream is a lot quieter today. But even without much water, the stones and the dry riverbeds still add to the scenery. It feels like the valley is resting before the winter comes. One thing that stands out at Jingwansa is how Korean everything feels. Rows of big brown fermenting jars line the courtyard. Old wooden buildings show these tiny carved patterns that easily go unnoticed unless you look closely. The roof tiles curve gently like ocean waves, and the pathways feel smooth from years of footsteps. It's simple, but the simplicity is exactly what makes it beautiful. There's nothing flashy, nothing trying too hard, just quiet, steady tradition. And here's something a lot of casual visitors don't know. Right before you reach the temple, there is Eunpyeong Hanok village. It's only a short walk from the entrance, and the whole neighborhood is built with traditional Korean architecture. But inside the houses are cafes, tea shops, galleries, and small restaurants. The view is almost unreal. Old style Hanok roof tiles in the front and tall sharp mountain peaks rising like stone walls behind them. It feels like you're stepping into a postcard, and you can easily spend an hour just walking around, taking photos, or sipping tea with the mountains right before you. Together, the Hanok village and Jingwansa make one of the best half-day trips in Seoul. You get both nature and history, and you also get a calm break from the usual city rush. And that's basically wraps up my visit to Jingwansa today. A peaceful temple with centuries of stories, autumn colors filling the valley, and a traditional village right at the entrance. Sometimes Seoul feels overwhelming, but places like this remind me how much beauty is tucked between the mountains. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And please leave a subscribe, because over the coming few months, weeks, years, whatever, I am currently trying to get better at this video editing stuff. Not just video editing, better ways so that I can just record my clips and make a much nicer video in the future. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and follow me on my journey on becoming an influencer. Thank you guys.